Hi, I'm Amerie, and you're watching 3LW TV.
Hi everybody, this is Waddie from Waddie.com, and also I'm doing exclusive for my friend Lionel at 3LW TV. I have one of the most talented gifts in R&B, Miss Amerie right here.
Hi.
Welcome to Chicago.
Thank you so much. I love Chicago.
Great, and you're here at the Shrine tonight, going to perform some of your hits and stuff?
Well, I'm not really performing.
Or just saying hi to everybody?
Yeah, I'm just saying hi, and usually that ends up, I usually end up doing a song.
You can't help it.
I can't help it. I think most artists are like that.
Right.
So, we'll see.
So what gets you energized to do that, even, just on a regular night?
I always just like to I love people.
Mm-hmm.
I love people. So whenever I'm interacting with people, it's a great feeling. It's a great vibe, and the energy that you get up there, it's just, once the music comes on, it's kind of unstoppable. It's hard to kind of keep it corked up,
Definitely. So with a decade in the game now, all the way back from Why Don't We Fall in Love to the newest record, In Love and War, what do you have coming up?
Well, I actually have a new album coming out called Amerie. It's going to be, I'm thinking it's probably going to be a trilogy. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like 2 or 3, but I definitely think trilogy is what I'm leaning towards. So the first one's Volume 1, Amerie, and it's out late spring next year. And I have a single coming out. I'm going to release a single within the next 2 months. It's a different sound, it's a completely different sound. For my fans who have my Because I Love It album that I released overseas. Okay, so they're familiar with when I was fusing in that album kind of like hip hop, R&B, and soul and funk and new wave, kind of together, certain elements.
Yes.
And so it won't be too out of left field for them, or for you. You heard the album.
Oh, I have all 4. So.
Okay.
Right, I have all 4.
So this album is completely different because it's not R&B at all, and it's not hip hop. It's actually like new wave, acid house, and trance. It's a completely different kind of album, a different sound, and it's just a different vibe. And it's a concept album.
Okay. What kind of concept do you see going with this? Because in Love and War, we definitely knew it was about, the relationship.
It's definitely the harder parts of relationships.
Yeah.
This album is I'm really excited about it because this album is probably, I'm into a lot of different things. One of my great passions is metaphysics, quantum physics, and history. History of the world, history of how we've evolved and where we come from, and spiritual things. And that's kind of my passion. Besides music, because everyone usually doesn't have just one. So this is the first time I've really kind of fused that together with my music. You know what I mean? And so I feel like it's great because there's a lot of things that I've learned in life, and a lot of things that I want to share with people, especially who we are as people, who we are as human beings, what we are as far as spiritual beings. I always say we're spiritual beings with bodies, not bodies that have spirits in them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And there is a difference. So it talks a lot about being yourself, being who you are, being unafraid, not being intimidated, not running away from who you are.
Exactly.
And
it's going to be a great concept album.
I'm really excited about it. It's actually, the bulk of it I finished kind of in the summertime, and I'm still working on some finishing touches.
Producers, anybody you can name?
I don't want to say yet because I haven't chosen the actual tracks that are the final track listing yet.
Right.
But
some surprises.
What I will say is, Felix, the house cat, Chicago is such a big part of Felix.
So you get some house in there?
Well, I told you it's a different sound.
Right.
So
I would love Amerie on house.
It's not like house in the traditional sense, totally just because I was with Felix in Cannes, in France, just not too long ago, and we were just I was rocking with him the whole time. I had a little something, and then he had his whole set, and I just kind of hung out with him, and he just is so energetic behind the ones and twos. He was like, I'm gonna give him the underground stuff, and now I'm gonna take him to the electro. Now I'm gonna take it to the real house. So we talked, and I let him hear some stuff. He got really excited, and I was really excited. I'm like, I told him, I was like, I was looking to work with you. I was like, I didn't know that we would bump into each other so soon because I was thinking I'd have to find him in like Germany or something. I didn't know where he lived. So I was like, it's so funny. I was like, I showed him, I was like, you see my list, my little list? This is who I was like, I gotta connect with this project. And I was like, so it's funny that we're here. You know, so it's not R&B infused with those things. It's just something else.
Well, you played around with so many different genres, and it's all sounded good because even because I love it was, you know, I mean, all of your albums
really
been pretty acclaimed,
hip-hop R&B.
right? But it set you apart from everyone else. So I'm sure the fans can't wait to hear the new record too.
I'm excited. I'm excited for you to hear it. Now that we're really talking
Maybe
about it, I haven't talked about it a
exclusive.
lot. Well, it's already gotten a lot more information than a lot of people have had already.
Well, the fans want it, so we got to bring it here on WorldWideWaddie.com. Just one last thing, because everybody, you know, the blogs, everybody's talking and stuff. Your new look, you want to explain it? Because I think it's fierce.
Thank you. You know, I just want to do something different. Usually, well, I've always been the type to kind of like keep my hair more the same. I'm talking before I was even in the industry. I just kind of like kept it long. Even when I dyed it black the first time, I was like, I hated it. I thought I dipped my head, I did it in college, out of a box. And I was like, I look like I dipped my head in an inkwell. It's just too much, right? Then later I went dark. My sister convinced me to dye my hair black again, and I loved it. But I mean, I've had my hair dark with purple highlights, not on purpose. Accident. The lady did it. The lady did it, but it was like purple highlights. And then, you know, just recently I was brown. I went black cherry earlier this year. It was like and then I went brown and then honey brown, and I was trying to just take that black out so I could go really, really blonde. I'm not even as blonde as I'm gonna be anyway.
Oh wow! Really?
I want it to be white. I don't really want it to be like blonde. Obviously, this doesn't naturally grow like this. We're not kidding anybody. We're not fooling anyone. So I just want it to be. I want it to be as black as my hair was before. I want it to be that white. If that makes any sense. I like
so complete contrast.
A complete contrast.
It would go great with the new album too, I think.
Yeah, it would. It would.
Give us the unexpected. Well, again, I appreciate you for being here being here at the Shrine and showing love to Chicago.
Definitely.
Gonna have you here more often. This is Waddie and Amerie.
And Waddie is so great.
Oh,
I'm so happy that we met.
Me too. Me too. Well, hey, there'll be more of us here on WorldWideWaddie.com, and also this exclusive of 3LWTV.
That's
Keep
right.
it locked. Peace.